there, Shawna Karrasch here. Alrighty, as you know, Jesse and I are working on getting clinics organized and getting them rescheduled and back up and getting out there again. And that's very, very exciting for me because it is something that most of you know that I love to do, and it is where I feel most in touch with everybody is when I'm getting to one-on-one meet a lot of these names that put faces to names from Facebook or, whatever it might be, or getting to know new friends, seeing old friends. So we're really trying to work on getting the clinic scheduled. And Jesse may have reached out to some of you already. And what we want to do is, as we're getting them scheduled, one of the things that I know that's a kind of a big question is, what are we going to do? What does it look like? How does it work? And a lot of times we have people that are mixed, meaning some people really know a lot about positive reinforcement and some people don't know much about positive reinforcement. But as a general rule, I want to cover the principles and cite examples and stories of things that have happened with me in the past 28 years of teaching positive reinforcement with the horse world, and really kind of cover some of not only the principles, but some of the concepts that are key. And really, whenever we go back to when somebody has a problem, I tend to go back to some of the key fundamentals, the key foundation pieces. So one of the things I really focus on wanting to do is making sure that we get the foundation right. Because positive reinforcement can be done poorly, just like any other type of training. So one of the things that really is near to my heart is making sure that I get out there and help people get it right. So even if you're new, we're going to address how to get started, where to go, what you're going to do. If you're experienced, we're going to meet you where you are and whatever it is that you're working on. So some of the principles, and how they work and why they're important, and also giving you some ideas for some creative ways to maybe move forward and really try to cover a vast array of topics. My goal when I'm teaching clinics is that I want everyone to go home feeling like they have a game plan. So they can go home and feel like, I've got it. I know what I'm going to do, and I know the next steps. So one of the things we're adding into the clinics now, and this is a new thing, is having 2 weeks before the clinic, having a webinar. So it's a chance for us to get to know each other and to answer some questions and to help you get started if you like to. Some people that are new would rather just do it with me, having supervision, and some people do want to get started. But I think the key component here is a couple weeks after the clinic, we will also do a follow-up webinar. And this part is what is so important. When I first started teaching positive reinforcement to the horse world, back in 94, 5, whatever it was, there was one person, there wasn't any follow-up. There was people get the idea and this is great. And then they wouldn't really know where to go with it or what to do. So really trying to work on giving you follow-up. So now you got these pieces in place. I want to be able to address where you might be having hang-ups, what things are working, share your ideas, and also to create a sense of community, because I found that wherever we do clinics and there's a sense of community, those people tend to have more success and go further with it. So really wanting to create that sense of community and helping you to get past your next step and on to the next step. So that's what we're going to be working on with the clinics. And like I said, we're covering some of the key concepts. There's concepts that I found to really work well with the horses, with the marine mammals, any animals, but that the horse people can really, it helps them to have further success. Just reading it out of a book is one thing, but actually to get in and be able to think of some of these nuances and start to recognize some of these pieces tends to help be the difference between success and maybe a longer term to success, a longer road to success. So that's one of the things that we're going to be working on for everybody. So and I'll tell you one thing, it will be fun. We will have a fun time regardless. And many people have told me that the clinics have been a life-changing experience for them. So hopefully it's something that resonates with you too, and it becomes a whole new way of thinking or adding another tool to the toolbox for people that are just getting started. It is honing your skills for people that have been doing it a while. So there you go. That's a little clinic update. We have our next one is in New York, and then we go to Equitana, and then following that we go to New Jersey. So those are upcoming clinics, but of course we'll have more clinics getting scheduled all the time. So we're really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to meeting some of you people in person, and Henley and Santino are going to come with us to some of the clinics, the ones that are closer. So it's a kind of a fun way to see how we're dealing with young horses and what we're doing and how do we deal with that. I'll tell you, Henley gives me a little bit of a run for my money because she is so clever and so smart that my goal is to be able to keep her motivated, keep her curiosity alive and well, because that's as reinforcing as food a lot of times for her, and some of the challenges that come with a really confident, bright horse, young horse. So anyway, there you go. That's my little rundown, my little update about the upcoming clinics. So be sure to reach out to us. You can go to, I'll put a link in there. Offhand, I don't have the email address for Jessie particular. I am Shawna at shawnakarrasch.com. That one's pretty easy. And Jessie's we're getting set up, and she'll be Jessie at on-target-training.com. So anyway, so that's it. I look forward to meeting some of you people in person. You Facebook family has been an amazing support to me as I've been going through this, transition and sudden kind of transition. So I really, really look forward to meeting people and putting more faces with names. And it's been a long time, and I am really looking forward to being on the road. Okay, that's it for now. In the meantime, enjoy getting your horse on target. Bye.